You better hope I don't pen. I realize there's a 60 there. I'm just gonna hold this guy off while the Yag Tiger comes and helps. Can't get shot by the Manticore. Now the Yag Tiger's gonna come and help the 268 version 5. I think I'll switch to AP here because I won't pen HE. Good decision. Calm, cold, calculated under pressure. Lock the 60 TP in until I know that he's going to die for only one shot. Make sure the Manticore doesn't get the extra shot onto me. But yeah, there was a golden age for the Switch from, was it 2017 where it came out until... must have been like the summer of 2017 or something. But yeah, all I did was really play Switch. Xbox is trash. Xbox has been trash since... Xbox has been trash for a decade. Over a decade. All I really would do was play Switch. Didn't have a PlayStation 4. Freaking loved my Switch. Bangers. Oh! This game's actually very close. Switch was also the biggest winner during COVID. Not for me, but I hear you. I didn't really think that Nintendo brought out that many good games during COVID. Oh, nice shot, Manticore. He came back. Damn, these guys are going to be able to cut this guy up, and then it might be quite a close game. Looks like we should still win. Biggest winner for me during COVID was, for me, a PlayStation 5. Didn't the PlayStation 5 come out at the end of 2020, right? Pretty sure it came out in 2020.
Come back anytime.
I remember it came out in 2020 at the same time as... it came out at the same time as the 3090, didn't it? That was a crazy time for trying to acquire hardware. I was very lucky. I got an Xbox and a PlayStation on release day. They were like gold dust to try and get your hands on. I have a go in the MBTB. I got a 3090 on release day as well. That was disgusting. Really hard to be able to get that. What are my favorite Switch games? I really liked Pokemon Arceus, actually. Pokemon Arceus was actually really good. Obviously, as I said, Mario Odyssey was great. Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. I'm trying to think about what other games I have. Obviously, I have like Mario Kart and so on and so forth, but honestly, Mario Kart for me is more of a party game. I have the Smash Brothers game as well, but I wasn't so vibing with that. I'm trying to remember the other Switch games that I played. I'd have to go grab it. I think also the Switch was really good because for a while, before the console was underpowered, it was pretty wild to be able to play games like Bayonetta. And I know that Bayonetta came out on the Xbox 360, but to be able to play Bayonetta with those kind of like nunchuck kind of remotes was actually really fun. Those games have no right to be $70. Mate, when Breath of the Wild came out, I paid £40 for it. And I reckon I could probably still sell my copy of Breath of the Wild for £40 now. That's the crazy thing. You say these games don't have a right to be XX expensive, but mate, you go out and buy a copy of a PlayStation game, in 2 years, you can't resell that for more than $5. But you buy like a Nintendo cartridge, you could sell it 3 years later if it's a decent game for pretty much the like 80% of the same price that you bought it. So you are right that I'd say that the new prices of the Switch 2 stuff is too expensive. Oh no. But you've also got to consider what the resale value is. 2026 and buys games, keck. Of course I'm going to buy my games. There have been times in my life where I had no money and I might, let's say, borrow games from people. But now, of course, I've got money and I want to support the industry that I enjoy. $40 game does not make a $70 Switch 2 version. Well, don't buy a $70 Switch 2 version. Buy the $40 game and then pay the $5 upgrade fee. Am I going to get his whole tank? Want to see a meme? He's awesome. Oh, oh, that was disgusting. That poor K91 dude. Oh, God. That was disgusting. Screwfees lets you determine if there's someone in the location you blinded. QB, is that a well-known benefit of second chance perk? You blind fire a bush and miss. A small notification at the bottom screen tells you you missed. You get 5% increase. It's a game changer. No. Could have just watched my video literally a month ago. Or, yeah, you could have watched my video like a month ago and you'd know that isn't the case, my dude. It's not a game changer. Look, Uncle Scrubs told you everything about it. Where's the update patch? Here we go, look.
Hi everyone, it's Quickybaby and welcome
Look,
back
I
to
even
World of
put,
Tanks. And
well,
update
I've even put
2.2 is
timestamps for
on
you.
pause inside the game. How
So we'll find the
like,
part where I talk about
for your crew
the gunner skills.
maximum roll without
Not that one.
1.5%.
Next one, right?
Person, in my opinion,
No,
now
it's the next skill. Is it the loader skill?
100% worried about people who rush, even though adrenaline rush is still lovely on scent for
Do
the
I
next.
talk?
Like
Yeah.
there has to be a punishment for people who is fully trained at reduced shots at clutch moments. All right, next up, let's talk about the loader skills. there is second chance. When this is fully trained, it reduces the gun loading time by 2.5% for the next shell if the previous shot did not cause damage to an enemy vehicle. I think this is pretty much a must-have inside World of Tanks now. I think
what
that
will
a
you
lot
give
of
up?
people are going to be dropping safe stowage, probably dropping Adrenaline Rush, even though Adrenaline Rush is still lovely on heavy tanks. But I think Second Chance will be absolutely amazing, especially on artilleries. I tested this out, and if you don't do damage to your opponents, but you only stun them, you actually do get a reload bonus. Also, I tested out whether you can use this to be able to find out whether you're blind firing your opponents, and you can't. The way that it works is that if you do damage to your opponents when they were not spotted, you still get the second chance. So this is actually a very useful skill for people who are wanting to blind fire, because it keeps working even if you're hitting your opponents.
Okay, good. You have been informed. Okay, where the hell was I? That was the most oh my god, Malaman sent me a message. Oh god. The drama thickens. Freaking Malaman telling me... Freaking Malaman. Freaking Malaman. Telling me after the teams have all been formed that he can play again. Darth Vader has returned. Okay, let's have a go in the M10. Is it the RBFM you voted for? No, you just voted for the regular Wolverine? Hold on, didn't I used to play this thing with the 105mm, or am I speaking out of my backside? Probably speaking out of my backside. What's up, Rocket?
Good evening, QB. How are you? Looking good.
Really? Thank you, Rocket. Looking good. It is. It's looking good. Everything's going well, man. Yeah, I appreciate you. I'm actually feeling well. Feeling well at the moment. I recovered from that horrible bug that I had. Feeling good, my dude. I'm actually amazed that I recovered so well. So quickly. It was a nasty bug that Tanya had. It knocked her down for weeks, and I feel like I'm almost in a better position than she was, even though she had it like about 5-6 days before me, so I got lucky, I guess. I genuinely think, I know you're all bored of me saying it, but that freaking nighttime dry cough medicine that I had, Jesus Christ, I seriously think that after about 3 decades of having horrible coughs when I get sick, that thing actually just sorted me so well. Bloody hell. Whatever that was, that Benylin cold dry cough. My god, dude. Amazing. Not an ad. I should be sponsored by them, though. They can just, like... What I'll do is I'll just go around on buses repeatedly until I get sick, and then I'll take it at night and be like, oh, I wish I had some of this. You got that yesterday because of me? Oh. This feels like the game that I played in that Stug 3 Kaba. Oh, I haven't added that to the PollTanks. I should do. You got it on Tuesday because of me? Oh, you mean the drugs? Hold on, did you use it? Did it work? When I took it, I didn't cough at all, and I slept very well. It helped your girlfriend sleep. Oh, sick. I'm happy about that. She's coughing a lot, though. Did she cough at night when she took it? A little bit, but better, right? Exactly. That stuff is actually legit. Legit. Make sure you, like, read the label and everything. And I can't remember if, like, the pharmacist said you're only meant to take that for, like, 3 days before you don't. Otherwise, it can be habit forming. "16 times a day," it says. I mean, mate, you're toast. What I would recommend... This is just me, your toast. I would recommend you save it for bedtime only. But again, I'm not a pharmacist. It's you and your girlfriend. You do what the hell you want. But for me, I just use it at night to really, like, help actually get proper sleep when... Because if you cough at night, you can't freaking sleep, can you? It's disgusting. If I cough at night, I can't sleep. And then I don't recover. That's at least how I feel. But when I take that, I'm asleep within 15 minutes, and then I probably wake up 6 hours later and cough a bit, and that was it.
We didn't even scratch them.
Are we really talking about drugging our partners? Yes, but in, like, a nice way. I know I've gone on about this, but no, seriously, guys. One of the things that I hated about, like, my body and the way that I respond to coughs and colds is that I get into coughing fits at night that then basically stop me from sleeping and stop me from recovering. And up until this point, I never really found anything that could be able to help me. And then I took this, whatever it is, dry cough night sleepy stuff, and it totally stopped my coughing reflex for the dry cough. And then it allowed me to get some proper sleep, and then I actually recovered so much faster than I would do. It's crazy. Am I asthmatic? No. Maybe I just have a very low tolerance for the coughing reflex, and my body wants to cough a lot. And it also doesn't help when you're a streamer who has to talk for 12 hours a day, which irritates your voice and everything, right? Critical hit on the side skirts? Yeah, well, remember that the side skirts are just spaced armor and it doesn't actually count as hull. So if you hit somebody's spaced armor and it doesn't enter the hull, it doesn't do anything. Imagine somebody's holding a shield, and if your arrow hits the shield and goes through the shield but then doesn't hit them, it doesn't count. What's up, Schwartz? Calling me Gramps, are you? That's good. I'll bend you over my knee, spank you. Gotta respect your elders, boy. Where the hell was I? Like in Marty Supreme? Well, not really like in Marty Supreme, but yes. Nice shot. Eee! God. You really do make me feel like a grandpa, though. I forgot what Timothy Chalamet's name was there for a second. It took me like about 10 seconds to remember his name. I don't know why, but sometimes I just can't remember actors' names. Just can't remember their names sometimes. Like, once again, I can't remember the name of the guy. Oh, Jesus. Who played... Why can't I remember his name? I'm not going to look at Twitch chat. I can't remember the name of who played Barbie, who was in Blade Runner 2049, who's going to be starring in Hail Mary. I'm trying to remember his name. It's like... Ryan Gosling. Okay, yeah, Ryan Gosling. I don't know why, but like, sometimes my brain just... I can't remember their names for like 10 seconds or something. I have to go through the films. Alright, let's have a go in the Honey 2. Alright, where was I? Honey 2. I wonder if there are, like, tactics for accessing vague memories on people's names. Have you read Project Hail Mary? No. You think Ryan Gosling is the worst actor ever? I think that's a bit bold. I wouldn't say he's a fantastic actor, but I definitely wouldn't say that he's bad. You like Project Hail Mary? If they're making a movie, they have my attention. Yeah, I don't know whether it's going to be a good film, though. It's called brain fog caused by the medication. No, it's not. It's been happening to me for years. I just think it's getting older, dude. My brain is full of crap. I wonder when Project Hail Mary is coming out.
Come back anytime.
20th of March, apparently. Wonder if it's any good. When does it come out in America? UK, apparently, it's the 20th of March. What was the stuntman called with him in it? Ah. Wasn't it called The Other Guys? Or no, that was a different film he was in. The Fall Guy, wasn't it, or something? I saw that on the cinema. It was mediocre. Wasn't bad, wasn't good. Just film. I think Ryan Gosling is a wonderful actor. I see. Is that because you think Ryan Gosling is actually a wonderful looking man? He's not a bad actor. Seems to be in so many recently. Not that many. He's not a bad actor. There are some good looking actors who are trash, like Chris Pratt. Funny guy, but trash actor. Sorry. He's an awful actor. And there are some good looking guys who are actually not that bad as actors. Ryan Gosling, good looking guy, not that bad as an actor. The interesting one is who's the guy who played Frankenstein? I can't remember his name. That is in Wuthering Heights now. Ooh. Can't remember his name. The one that all the ladies are swooning over because he's tall, dark, and handsome and all of this. Jacob Elordi, yeah, they're all freaking out over him. He doesn't seem like a very good actor. He wasn't bad in Saltburn, but I don't know. I haven't seen Wuthering Heights yet. Keanu Reeves is not a great actor, but the dude is so likable. Oh, yeah. But this is weird. I wouldn't say that Keanu Reeves is a bad actor. I don't know. Whereas I would say Chris Pratt is a bad actor. I don't know. Weird. I mean, if you've made it big, how could you not be a good actor? Because you just had one role that you were reasonably good in, and then you fit the narrative for a lot of people. Like Chris Pratt, he was good as Star-Lord, but it's a terrible. He was like a funny guy, you know. But I guess there are just so there are how many of those kind of like humorous roles that you can play that people would be interested in seeing, you know. I guess we'll find out when we take a look at his box office numbers. What is an example of a reason you think Chris Pratt did poorly? When you say a reason that he did poorly with his acting, I just think, I don't know, personally for me, I just don't think he comes across as serious. He comes across as a funny, kind of like cheeky chappy. But as soon as he has to portray himself in any kind of seriousness, it just seems to fall a little bit blank and doesn't catch the room for me. Again, just my opinion. Oh, God. He's fine in the over-the-top comedy roles, sure. I haven't seen Terminal List. Is that a movie or is it a show? Alright, won the Wolverine game, won the Honey 2 game. This tank slaps. It's so weird seeing myself get 8 Battle Pass points. You think he was good in Passengers? I don't think he was really very good in Passengers. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Passengers is a terrible film, but I don't really look at him as... I think it was the premise that was interesting about Passengers, and it wasn't either him or Jennifer Lawrence. Alright, let's have a go in the Object 279E. Oh no. I just wanted to imagine that I didn't have to play the M through Lee, and then I realized it's there. Tried to skip the M through Lee. Also, Chris Pratt has done so many of these really shitty films recently. Like, how... Wasn't there a film that was done by the Russo brothers recently that was on Netflix that apparently had a budget of hundreds of millions that was just absolutely trash? I can't remember the name of it. I started watching it, and graphically it was impressive, but everything else was awful. It had another one of the worst working actors as well, which is Millie Bobby Brown. She's awful, awful, awful actress. Bless her. She's an awful actress. Those two, just whatever it was, holy bejesus, one of the worst films. My God. Electric State, that's it. Can you imagine they got the Russo brothers who did Endgame, and they got them to make Electric State, and somehow it's one of the biggest turkeys. I don't know, Netflix is a freaking scam. I have like the Netflix Ultra, whatever. I pay £18 a month or whatever it is for Netflix. I don't know why now. It's like £200 a year. And they use my £200 to make that? Holy crap, dude. It doesn't have to have a scene that's off-putting, but if there's nothing worthy of standout moments. Electric State had some potential, but it was trash. Keep you roasting actors like it's nothing. I'm a positive person, and I like films. It's just... I don't mince my words when it comes to... Also, with regards to the whole Chris Pratt shenanigans, I'd like to clarify that me and Tanya absolutely loved like the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, and I think Chris Pratt was like the perfect Star-Lord, and I don't think anyone else would have done Star-Lord as well as Chris Pratt. But the problem is that actors shouldn't then be just that character. You know what I mean? I feel like they should also be able to perceive other roles and have depth in other areas, right? That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, the dude will make tens, if not 100 million from his roles inside the Marvel films, right? Does he really need to do anything else? And he was hilarious in, what was it called? Was it called Parks and Recreation? He was hilarious in that show. But I guess actors are also meant to be able to do other films and other roles, you know? I just don't see him doing it. And honestly, if I see him in a film, I'm probably going to think it's a shitty film. Which is interesting because, like, if you look at Jack Black, for example, a film with Jack Black in it is most likely going to be shitty as well. But I think Jack Black is probably one of the coolest human beings of our generation, you know? Hilarious dude. Tenacious D are awesome. I had their album when I was a kid. So many good memories. Respect to him. And he's his own person. He's got his own vibe. He does his own thing. Absolutely awesome. I love Jack Black. But, like, the films here are awful, right? So it's just those kind of, like, Hollywood trash films.
Enemy armor is damaged.
But you know what? I'll actually admit this. The other day I watched the Minecraft movie and I didn't hate it. I watched it. It was just some filler to put on in the background, but I wasn't on my phone or anything, and I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was that bad. I'm not saying it's like a good film, but it wasn't like it was that bad. I thought it was just okay. I went in with ridiculously low expectations, and I actually came out of it feeling that I had a reasonable amount of entertainment for my hour and a half of my existence. What about Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt plays the laid-back dude pretty much most of the time. Nonchalant, nihilist, right? But Brad Pitt is a reasonable actor within those roles, you know? You look at The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, it's not a bad film at all. You look at Seven, it's a great film. He was obviously good in Fight Club as well, but I think Fight Club was more... It was a Fight Club being an amazing film and an amazing situation rather than Brad Pitt bringing it to Fight Club, if that makes sense. I think Brad Pitt was also really good, funnily enough, in the same film as Chris Pratt about this American baseball coach. I can't remember the name of it now. What was it, like The Play Game or something, or The Playbook? Does anyone remember the name of the film? Can't remember. But yeah, it was actually a really good film. Moneyball, that's it. Very good film. And Brad played that kind of role that he plays, nonchalant, laid-back dude that Brad can pull off. And when you consider... when you consider also he had that kind of a role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as well, you know? He had that role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He definitely has his niche. Jason Statham. I respect Jason Statham, hardworking guy, has his vibe, but he's not a very good actor, is he? And I think most of his films outside of kind of like Snatch are just not very good. It was really interesting to me that last year, like The Beekeeper, which I watched and I didn't hate, I thought it was an okay film, did so well commercially. And then this year, Jason Statham did a film... What did he just do? He just did another film which was basically the same as The Beekeeper, which just came out. And it bombed, didn't it? He just did a film which bombed, I believe. What did he do? Shelter, that's it. Shelter. Yeah, 50 million budget, 42 at the box office. So that would have lost about $60 million. Because they spend the same amount of money usually as the budget on the film. So that would have lost 90 million. Not 90, sorry. It will have needed 90 to break even, and it made 42. So they probably lost about 48 million. But in that same bloody month, you know, a film that should have had huge commercial success because it was also critically well assessed as well. The second part of the 28 Days Later trilogy, it bombed at the box office, and it was a freaking fantastic film, dude. Bone Temple, amazing film, freaking adult cinema extraordinaire, and all of you little goblins wouldn't pay your $10 to go see it at the cinema, so we might not even get a third one now. It's despicable. Despicable. Obviously, I'm not blaming all of you individually, but I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, oh, dude. Bone Temple was an amazing film. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Ralph Fiennes just at, I think, a career-defining role, really. Up there with his role in Schindler's List, I'd say. From, like, I love it kind of vibe.
Penetration. Penetration. We lit that one up.
You didn't go because the first one was bad at the end. 28 years later, the first film was not bad at the end, and that's coming from someone who's having to deal with the slow mental death of their mother. It's not a bad film at all. The ending is bold, and irrelevant of whether you like the ending or not, you completely missed out on Bone Temple. And I'm not going to spoil the end of Bone Temple, but Bone Temple has possibly the, I'd say one of the best endings of any film I've seen recently. But yeah, I don't understand. Like, I kid you not. Like, like this brings me immense pain seeing this, because this was adult cinema. This was bold. It was beautiful. It was ridiculous. We're talking about a 92% aggregate horror film, which is almost unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. And the fact that it will have ended up losing, I'd say it probably will have lost about 65 million. Just the pain. The idea that we won't get the third film, honestly, it would be one of the biggest tragedies. The worst thing that could happen would be if it goes to, well, when I say the third film, I mean the third film in the trilogy. I think the worst thing that could happen is if, I guess it could turn into like a Netflix film. The only hope is that I think that, why can't I remember his first name? Danny Boyle could come back and do the third part of the trilogy. 28 Days Later and Weeks were far better. Oh, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. That's okay, though. That's okay. 28 Weeks Later is a freaking travesty of a film. I agree 28 Days Later was great for its time, but oh my god, dude. It's not even close. Like how much better 28 Years Later is from a from an overall perspective, both the first film and the second film, in my opinion. 28 Weeks Later is a horrendous film, all in all. There's only one good thing about 28 Weeks Later, and that is it kind of continued the story. Oh no. Stop shooting my tracks, you willies.
Better, closer, warmer. That was a great shot. Ammo hit.
You stopped watching 28 Years Later after 20 minutes. It was horrific. That's understandable. Not everybody likes horror. What had horrible writing? 28 Weeks Later? Hold on, you're telling me 28 Years Later had horrible writing? Again, your opinion. I think the writing was fantastic in 28 Years Later. And I think the interactions between the family, amazing. The whole vibe. Wonderful. Wonderful. Again, it's interesting how films catch certain people, I guess. Oof.
That was a great shot.
Oh.
And another one.
Can he overmatch that, or did he just hit clean?
That was a great shot.
Oh, he doesn't even aim, dude.
To the enemy team.
Really? He doesn't even aim, man. I wonder if he caught my weak point twice there. Unreal. Absolute robbery, guys. One of the least accurate tanks in the game, just clapping the top of my vehicle for 1,300, just like that. Shit. Might end up losing this game now because of that. Wonder where he got me. Return to Silent Hill? Yes, but that's because Return to Silent Hill is an awful film. I haven't seen it yet, but critically it's an awful film. Dude, he can just shoot my forehead like that? Well, to be fair, that one's quite fortunate. He can just go through there? Really? That very much surprises me. I did not think he could just go through there. What were his chances for that? Bro, what? Bro, what? Bro, what? Maybe he's got way more pen. Maybe I'm slightly wedged forwards. Maybe it was more like that. I think he had a 10% chance. I think he had like a 5 to 10% chance of going through my forehead there. Crazy, dude. Probably like a 5 to 10% chance. You say look in the armor model? Oh, we can. He needed to get through... I can show you with this. It should show you the previous shell. He has a 1% chance from that angle. Maybe if he hits from like this, he had a 10% chance. Up to a 30 from there. But I don't think he was that far above me. Maybe he was. 0%. So he must have been slightly above me like that, maybe. 12% chance or something stupid. Bro, that's crazy. Robbed. Alright, let's have a go in the Mauerbrecher, although, let's be honest, nobody really wants to play it. Big fat German donkey tank. Some of you definitely voted some really shitty tanks today, didn't you? Like, obviously, if you guys have voted for this, this is a troll vote. This is a troll vote. Some definite troll votes here. Troll vote. The M48 was a troll vote. That's a troll one. Oh well. Dude, I swear this is the second time I've played this tank on this map. Last time I was spawned on the other side, though. Did I watch the Peaky Blinders movie? No, not yet. The funny thing is this guy, I swear he probably could have overmatched... No, he couldn't actually. If he fired AP, what does he do? Nah, he's not going to overmatch me if he fires AP. I'm very excited about Brendan Fraser returning to The Mummy. Brendan Fraser's a nice guy, and I wish him all the best, but he's not that good of an actor. And I recently saw him in, what was it called? It's a film where he goes to Rental Family. I saw Rental Family, which was not a bad film. Don't get me wrong, not a bad film. But if you ever have an opportunity to actually, like, have a role fed to you, I feel like Rental Family was one of them. He obviously wasn't that bad in The Whale, but again, I feel like in The Whale it was a role that was pretty much fed to him. No pun intended. He seems like a really nice guy, and I wish him all the best. And I think it's really dark how Hollywood turned on him. What are you gonna do? Well, I won the 279E game. Brendan Fraser's earlier work was better. Like what? George of the Jungle and The Mummy. I mean, Mummy's a great film, don't get me wrong. Great film, but it's not because of... the cast. Well, it kind of is, but it isn't. It's an okay film. It's like a dirty pleasure kind of film. School ties. What's that? Oh gosh. I haven't heard of school ties before. Early Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. I can't remember that film. What was he in? Was it called Dead Poets Society or something? What's the name of that film? Robin Williams. Good Will Hunting. I haven't seen a TS60 in so long. Damn, I'm getting farmed.
Confirmed.
Should go to save my ass. Oh no. Yes, you got my ass. GG. Alright, what am I playing next? IS-7? Sick, bruv. Let's go get some... Oh, the TOG is in sight. Crazy game. This guy's so lucky. 47%er with absolutely no brains, just getting lucky against me. Only penned 2 shots and both of them were him getting RNG against me. Absolute disgust. It's 7 o'clock. Good Will Hunting, one of your favorite films. Is that the one with the Dead Poet Society? With Robin Williams? Matt Damon and Ben Affleck? No? Yeah? No? Yeah? Is that the name of the film or not? I'm so confused. What is the name of the film? Dead Poets is Ethan Hawke? Oh. Different movie, Robin Williams plays in it? What? You got me so confused now. I thought that was the name of the film. You're telling me that's not the name of the film?
Sir, do we get to win this time?
Dead Poets is older than Good Will Hunting. Is it the same film, but just they remade it? So Goodwill Hunting is the film that I'm thinking of. No. Wasn't there society that they had in Goodwill Hunting called Dead Poet Society, or am I fabricating that in my head right now? Is that a completely different film? Maybe I've amalgamated them in my head. Uh-oh.
We're not going anywhere. Track's damaged.
Moving to cover your flank.
That shot landed. Some lives are special, some not. Looks like we gotta dig in.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Sunk in. Let's move. Direct hit. Target in view. We'll come back.
I don't
to
think
this
I'm the one in
later.
trouble now. That was actually such a 5-head play. If only the 60 hadn't penned me, it would have been such a 5-head play to kill that guy. And then use his wreck to go hold down. I do like playing YOLO in an IS-7. It's the only way to play this tank, is it not?
Target eliminated.
I got another plan as well. Watch how we're going to use our last few hit points. Goodwill Hunting, Dead Poet Society, and School Ties are all different films. They just have overlapping actors. I honestly am a little bit confused right now.
Moving in to support you.
Good shot.
Ah, he got me.
This is what we do. Who
Manticore
we
can
are.
kill him now, though.
Live for nothing.
Manticore, he
Die for
reloads.
something.
Oh, whiff of the day. Dude, don't get shot by the Action 10. Now he's empty. Now he's empty. Now he's garage. GG. Alright, 2,800 combined. Dead Poets doesn't have Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. I don't know why I'm thinking about this right now. Oh, that's just the one with Robin Williams in it. And Ethan Hawke. Ah, okay. They're similar kind of films, right? They're similar kind of films.
Welcome.
Similar-ish kind of films. Robin Williams, teacher at a school in both of them, right? I freaking love Robin Williams. What a shame. It's the most amazing man. A most amazing man. It's like, just charisma that makes even charismatic men just look like drippy donkeys, dude. It's always interesting that people who can be so extreme and so amazing and so interesting and so creative and hilarious are quite often immensely sad on the inside. Think about so many great musicians, especially lead singers, all of that kind of like grungy period who ended up ending their existence as well. Yeah, sure. Chester. Lane Staley. Chris Cornell.
For you.
Yep. Yeah, I liked the whole thing about Robin Williams employing homeless people in the films that he was in. That was pretty cool as well. Called the 27 Club. Well, let's be honest. Chris Cornell wasn't 27. And neither was Chester. Neither was Robin Williams. I think his daughter was probably 27.
Есть пробитие.
What dreams may come and Flubber are my top 2.
Wonderful, thank you for that, Clip Orban. Flubber, amazing film. To be fair, I remember watching Flubber as a kid. Pretty good film. Hello, QB. I finally took a hot bath after work and came to enjoy some World of Tanks and watching you. Wonderful. I'm happy you had your hot bath. Is that a ritual for you? Before you watch World of Tanks, you like a hot bath? Don't know how I'm going to hold all these guys off here. Your ritual is massaging your bullocks. Your bullocks. I think it's bollocks, isn't it, mate? Bullock is a male cow. You massage male cows, do you? I see. Well, you know what? If you like massaging male cows before you play some World of Tanks, that's fine.
Уничтожен.
Oh, that was pretty ugly. Overmatch angle? Wank. I can't believe that STRV's rate of fire was so good. He must be using the siege mode, maybe. Pillbox mode. We massage the cow to get milk. Can you both actually proverbially piss off? Oh, I'm in a pickle. It's the only bad thing about this tank is that side turret armor is awful. What can I do?
Машина уничтожена.
I don't like this tank. Just gonna go out there and say it. It's very good for side scraping, but when you end up on a map where side scraping is no longer an option, it is not an enjoyable experience. Well, GG, well played to the enemy team. For some reason, our STK2 didn't push an advantage, which you always should do. The Griller and the STRV were here. They should have taken this flank for sure. Where was the help? Not pushing the other flank. That's for sure. Alright guys, let's have a go in the PTZ 78. This is a tier 11 Chinese TD. That's an absolute banger. I cannot believe I lost this IS-7 game. Are you freaking kidding? It wasn't even close. What were these fecking donkeys doing? I won them the hill. Oh my god, they let some potatoes farm them. I don't even understand how I finished third on damage there. Must have been some absolute morons. This Manticore as well. King Spicy Heats. Well, you definitely didn't bring anything spicy or hot to that game, mate. More like King Lukewarm or something like that. Mild Luke. What was I playing? PTZ. This is a banger. Let's go and enjoy. Yeah. I have an upgrade? What the hell? I just never took this one? Sick. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Elite status secured. I am now an elite gamer. Oh, interesting map.
Do they know who Boris the Blade is?
They will by the end of this battle.
They are about to find out.
Exactly, Boris knows. This tank is pretty damn good. That's why I made a video on it last week. Because it's so boring and Chinese, it won't get nerfed, that's for sure.
Moving in to support you. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
That was a bad shot by me. Could be game losing, that's all there is to say. Bro, are they literally just leaving me now? Oh, you're such a bastard, E100 and Progetto. Honestly, fucking hell, I lost my engine. Oh my god, losing all my hit points because this E100 and friends just gave up.
Welcome.
So disgusting, guys, honestly. You know what? Confident push play by the Dravits. I shouldn't have missed my first shot. One honestly pissed me off, not gonna lie. Those guys are gonna get some serious spank in a second, hopefully by the Jaeger and friends.
Boris the Blade has taken another victim.
Frickin' Jaeger, get in the alleyway, you total tit bag. Get in the fecking alleyway, my dude. Ugh. Why aren't you in the fecking alleyway? Oh, to be fair, he is.
I need help. Moving to support your position. This is why you don't mess with Boris the Blade.
Oh, this so could have been winnable. If the Jaeger had just committed to anything in his miserable life. What are you hoarding your HP for, my douche? Seriously. You should have just driven straight up the frigging alleyway there. Got your hit points in the bloody game. That was an irritating game, dude. Well played to the Dravits. Oh, at least this guy's going to reverse. At least it's not a silly sausage. Dravits knows he will get him there. Oh, man. Painful loss for me, guys. Not going to lie. Can you believe that I have near full health Dravits here? Oh my god, auto-aiming full health frickin' Dravits, dude. Actually disgusting. Oh, if only I hadn't lost so much at the beginning. My bad, I guess. I don't want to watch that anymore. That was such a miserable game for this tank. It really was. I can't believe my team just gave up the hills so easily, but that's life. All right, let's go in the breaker. Jesus Christ, man. Some of the losses today are really brutal. That's so weird. I got 666 experience, and I earned 6 battle pass points. This tank is the devil confirmed. I don't know what you're gonna do. Like, what do you do when you have like a tier 11 player on the enemy team who's willing to do a pathetic 1,400 damage, and another one who literally puts in one shot the whole game? But probably ends up spending 60,000 credits on gold rounds for you. So weak. Absolute weak sauce. Tough to be able to perform right now. Alright, let's go Breaker. Funnily enough, the Breaker actually gets matched up against the PTZ-78. Catch you later, Rocket Man. Have a good one. Joe Ken, what's up? Good to see you. Donnie. Greg WM, good to see you as well. I don't know about the font, mate. There's only way I can use the concept if not for accuracy. I don't want to be more accurate than my leopard, that's why. I don't want it to be more accurate than my leopard, that's why. Why wouldn't you want it to be more accurate than your leopard? The concept is basically a better leopard these days. The only thing that's better about the leopard is the camera rating. If you want camera rating, take leopard. If you want gun, take concept. He thought twice about going hill. Okay. God damn it, dude. Get your freaking track off me, you fat donkey. Good God. This tank in a situation like this, just an absolute monster. Fucking arty. SPG is there. Yeah, good luck, Chuck. Do they have anyone on the hill? I don't think they do. What the hell was that ricochet, my dude? Unfortunately, this Minotauro is going to be very annoying. Oh, of course the Breaker comes over here. Getting pushed by a BZT again. Can you stop pushing me? Jesus Christ. He's not intentionally doing it. He's just fucking stupid. Honestly. It's not intentional. He's just fucking stupid, dude. It's like the 4th time he's done it to me this game. Irritating. You know what I can do to this guy? I can actually just shoot up through the tracks into his armor here. Might be able to lock him 100% down there. I'm gonna school this Breaker right now. Yes, bro. Feed the baby. Oh. QB, why'd you take so many HE rounds on your tanks? No idea, mate. I'm just guessing anyway. I just randomly put things on tanks and somehow managed to 3-mark shitloads of vehicles. You know, no idea what I'm doing.
sugar plums. You proper belted in.
Jesus Christ, he just shot me in like the gun, I think. And did 400 with that bastard HE shell. He must have got my roof tech. I think he would have overmatched that with AP, actually. I'm in a bit of a pickle now, unfortunately.
Come on.
How does that not go in, dude? It's his feckin' weak point. Oh, I'm losing this game right now because of these incessant RNG-based shit rolls. There we go. How so lucky are we now? Piss off! What's this?
Nice. Have it, mate.
What can I do, dudes? What can I do? I can't carry hard on that. All right, I haven't taken a break in 2 hours. Great time to take a break. I was the only thing keeping these absolute donkeys together, honestly. Gave up the middle. Should have rushed with the Ares and the M48 and the Leopard. Should have gone up there. Absolute piss-poor performance by them. Piss-poor performance by my artillery as well. Needed to get the shells in a lot easier against the AMX and friends. What are you going to do? I just couldn't. Just too much RNG as well with the Type 5. GG. Okay, cool. I'll be right back. Definitely feeling a little bit heated there. Nice time to take a break. That is the breaker in a nutshell, though, dude. Just aggression and fighting back. What are you going to do? I doubt my team will win this. I hope they do. What do you want to watch? E4 from the core? STRV from the back? Yes, they won! Let's go, gamers. I did not expect them to win, guys. They did it, did they? Sorry I took a bit of a longer break. Just had a nice cuddle with Thor. Guy was really pumping. He was up to 5k. He was literally single-handedly winning that game. And then I massively outplayed them. Farmed them, stopped them, and then allowed my team to get through. Honestly, this is one of those games where you either hold your win ratio or you lose it. I'm happy about that, dude. Like, I've had a lot of losses in the last hour. I had a really good start for my win ratio today. I was absolutely slamming it in the Triumphant and the Ashigaru. That was a great hold, that game. Oh wow, we won the PTZ 78 game as well. I did not expect to win this game. I mean, I had a bad round, right? To be fair, the Jaeger who eventually came... He's a 46%er. Fair play to him. A 46%er doing 5,000 damage. That's impressive, dude. GG. And I had... Look at these bastards in a platoon against me. What are you going to do? Enjoy the loss, though. Good. I like the Breaker. Breaker's one of those kind of tanks where I just feel as if I'm playing well and I just don't give a shit, that you can come back from a lot of things. Well, you know what? Maybe there's hope for me today. A couple of wins in games that could have easily been losses. What's up, Greg? WM, thank you very much, dude, for continuing to sub. Appreciate you. Whew. Really, where'd you go? Did you go? I took a break, and then I danced around with Tanya a little bit and cuddled Thor. Sorry. But I was feeling a little bit tense there, honestly. Need a little bit of a mental break. Guys, maybe I should admit this, but we've been quite busy / lazy / more mentally important things to focus on. We took down, like, everything apart from the actual Christmas tree. And it's finally come down. Oh my god, my sitting room looks like it's... My sitting room looks like it actually has some space in it to live in it again. Oh my god. Dude. Maybe I shouldn't be admitting that to the internet. Oh god. It was like, it's March, probably time to take it down. Oh god. You love the Christmas spirit. I do. It's just, oh. Oh. At least it's down now, so we can actually have people come around the house. And it's not embarrassing. Oh, shit! Oh, well, that was a good shot. That was like a reverse ghost shell, dude. You've still got yours up? Oh no! You've still got your Christmas tree up! What is it, like a competition now? Well, I failed. I failed the competition, guys. Rest in peace, me. I chickened out in March. Hire a maid? Bro, I ain't hiring a maid. I need to do it myself if I want to get it done. Jesus Christ. I don't want a maid in my house anyway. F that. What am I going to do? Like, let a maid into my house? I'm sure as hell not giving her my keys, that's for sure. Imagine that. You give a maid... I don't know how anybody gives, like, any servants keys to their house. I couldn't imagine that. All it takes is them making a copy of your key, and then 2 years later, giving a copy of your key to one of their friends or whatever, and they can come and steal all of your shit. Unbelievable, dude. I don't understand why people do that. I mean, I'm a fairly trusting individual, but I would never, ever, ever, ever give keys to a random person. What do you mean by up? Like decorated? It was still decorated. Yeah. Thor looks happy now. He's got that whole area of the sitting room back. Quickybaby doesn't have servants. What? No. They are not random if they work for you. Yeah, but I'm just saying, imagine thinking like, what? Do you get your locks changed every year or something? Jesus. Do you even lock your doors? Of course I freaking lock my doors. I am a moron? I'm a trusting person, but like, not lock my doors. That's why I think the flying bow, but I can't imagine giving like keys to a cleaner. It's not like I'm saying that they're going to steal my shit, but like it could happen. And all it takes is that once, and then your whole life is kind of, I don't know, I feel like your life is ruined. At least in my opinion. At least your trusting of other people would be ruined, right? Why lock the doors when it's illegal to steal shit? Well, for obvious reasons that not everybody abides within the laws. Stupid question. Or a stupid statement, I should say.
Пробитие подтверждаю.
Female maids are trustworthy? Sure. They obviously are. Very trustworthy.
Цель понятна. Есть пробитие. Есть отставить цель.
There isn't a way for me to get back my Commodore 64 that I was playing on with my brother when I was like 3 years old. It's not so much about the value of the things, it's more about the mental value, you know? What happens if someone stole Thor as well? Holy shit, dude. I'd go freaking full Liam Neeson.
Пробитие не наблюдаю. Движение невозможно. Все это сбито. Снова
Guys, what happens to the matchmaker at the end of the evening? Does it just go full clown?
пробитие. Машина уничтожена.
4,500 damage, not enough to win this game. I don't have expensive shit in my house. It's just I have shit that's not expensive that I like. You know what I mean? It's more of like the inconvenience. I have practically nothing really. Like, people would probably break in my house and be like, oh shit. Oh great, a nice TV. That's it.
Hello there.
The 5090? Yeah, but like that's insured. I don't give a shit about the computer. I can replace the computer.
279 and Dravex stack up to each other. Are they similar good, or is one better and so?
I can replace the computer. It's the things of sentimental value that I just mentioned.
It'll be easy. That's fine with me.
There are some things like, as I showed you, my Game Boy, the copy of Pokemon that I played for the very first time, that cartridge, you know. I've got every single one of my consoles still, apart from the Sega Saturn, and they mean a lot to me. How you doing, Emil Den Svensk? Thank you so much for the cheer. Why, hello there. How does the 3 tier 10 reward tanks 262, and Dravit stack up to each other? They're all very good. Which one is better? Oh my lord. That is a very early spot, by the way. Like, we're talking about light tank there for sure. Oh, this is interesting. Holy shit.
Armor's cracked. Keep hitting.
I'd say the 2790 is the best inside a good matchup.
That'll leave a mark.
The Dravitz is the best all round, and the 260 is best for being like a fast rushing tank. Can I just say, what the flying flippity flop fuck is going on right now with the quality of the matchmaker at the end of the evening? Honest to God, I have all my 4 fucking TDs. Instead of going up there and helping me, they're all pissing themselves and running away. Just come at the back of the map and shoot them, you imbeciles. Jesus Christ, dude. What the flippity flop are you doing, you absolute little bitches at the back of the map? Come and shoot these nerds. And I have to get shot by this Foch because you're all so freaking useless at World of Tanks. Honestly, dude. What is this even? What is even? Why am I having to do this? Why am I having to do this? Jesus Christ, dude. Unbelievable. Just the quality of World of Tanks at the end of the evening. Watching this bastard, and this bastard piss themselves into a corner when they're literally not going to be able to achieve anything. And they're freaking fighting over who gets the safe position behind the fecking house instead of just shooting the numpties as they drive at me. Unbelievable, dude. Have 4 big-ass TDs in this position, easily able to dump the Foch and friends as they drive at me. Just go sit in this fecking bush. One of you go up there, hide behind your little trees, dump them as they come around the corner. Fuck you very much, honestly. Seriously. Just insane, dude. Absolute insanity. So the matchmaker, man. So freaking weird sometimes. Okay, let's have a go with the WTRF 100 now. Screw those guys. And on this Ernenberg game as well, man. Absolute, just complete imbeciles on my team. Literally. Just doesn't even make sense how you can suck so hard at World of Tanks, honestly. Crazy matchmaker for me today. Very low quality balance of the games today. Alright, I thought to myself on this vehicle, I need... Should I drop repairs on this tank? And no, I've got to drop concealment. So I need 2 new loaders for this vehicle. But I'm thinking, like, I need a magazine loader if I really want to try super hard in this vehicle. So what shall I do? Am I really going to get, like, a Brothers-in-Arms crew for this tank? I wish there was a way to filter via 0 skill, honestly. It was treason. You're right, Bluebird. There is no way to filter by 0 skill, is there? There should be like a 0 skill filter. You would curse them in the chat. Whatever, dude. They ain't gonna learn anyway. I need 2 0 skill loaders. Probably for my Jagdpanzer E100, I'd say. Ugh. Man, 0 skill crew members are hard to come by these days compared to what they used to be, right? Why don't I just retrain those ones? Because they're my Guerrilla crew. This is a premium tank. I'm just saying, on the Phoenix, I mean, if I want to play this thing properly, I need mag mastery. I mean, realistically, the best way to do it would be melt these guys in and probably just give them mag mastery anyway. They'd be perfect for melting. Oh, it's actually disgusting, that game. The lack of balance in this round, dude. Well played to that T100 LT for evidently YOLO spotting me at the beginning. My BR did a whopping 1,800 spotting. You're meant to be a good player. Let's see how well all the TDs did. Frickin' 0 damage. What are you even? Just hold the frickin' line, dude. The other Guerrilla, to be fair, he did 3k, but just hold the frickin' line. You left me at my expense. This guy, congrats on your 500 damage. And this guy, 1,000 damage. I'm so happy for you. And you're a 56% win rate gamer. Bloody grow some balls and hold the fecking line, dude. Absolute. I'm getting rushed by literally average players on the enemy team as well. But if... Oh my god, I'm getting rushed by absolute dumbasses. And just because I have more cowards on my team, I lose. Anyway, tell us how you really feel, Mr. QB. It's so weird now that we have these crew skills in the game. Because I'm thinking to myself, like... I want to have mag mastery on a loader. But, like, can you imagine... Mag mastery on a loader,
anytime.
But I don't want to have close quarters combat on that. Oh, it sucks. It really does. Honestly, the fact that Wargaming don't allow you to just pick different crew skills for if the vehicles, if the crew are inside different reward tanks now is annoying, to say the least. Hold on, are these 6 skill crews on my Guerrilla without actually brothers? That's mental. I could just say sod it and not take the mag mastery, but like, what is this? This wasted camo rating. Absolute wasted camo rating. I mean, mag mastery is so good on this tank. So good on this tank. I'm really going to train 2 loaders specifically for this. Sod it, I'm done thinking. Done thinking. Let's move on with our life. It is irritating. Like, Wargaming put these new crew skills in the game, and I feel like I'm just going to have to miss out on them now when there are reward vehicles that are different. Previously, before the mag mastery, I could take a non-auto loading crew and put them in an auto loader and it wouldn't matter. Now I feel like I'm screwing myself over by having crews inside my reward or premium tanks. It is irritating. Time to go dump the heavies. Biggest thing I learned about the Phoenix is that you have to try and fight the heavies a lot of the time. I'm willing to pay a little bit of tax, hopefully not too much to cross this gap. Okay. I'd be afraid if I was this KL1. Ah. Oh shit, how did he cross? Oh, bastards, all of them. Oh, you fecking asshole. Honestly, arty bastards. Dude, how did my team let these guys cross without any kind of vision? They're all crossing. What are you doing? Stick your heads round the fecking corner. Fucking hate these teams right now, man. Honestly. Absolutely despise these teams right now. I really do. Despise them. Absolute, total despise. Stick your fecking heads round the corner. What are you all looking for? My mother of God, dude. So frustrating. At the end of the evening, honestly, this game just turns into absolute horseshit. It really does. Like, my play was quite aggressive to go after the KR1, but then just to have these 3 players back here not even watching the corner or shooting anyone as they manage to cross. Dude, just not getting stuck into the game in their Taschenratters. Having an IS-7 who thinks he's a freaking sniper. Unpainted at the back of the bloody map. Oh my god, dude. Good push play by the Taschenratter. He got those 2 HE shells in, did 1,000 damage to me. Bastard artillery hit me for 600. 705A was camping. Not up there, actually, was he? No. I should have thought about the arty. Honestly, this game is pissing me off today. At the end of the evening, it really is. Absolutely pissing me off. Just horrible matchmaking at the end of the evening. Having to play these, like, freaky-ass Tier 10 and Tier 11 tanks in these tragic Tier 11 matchups. Absolute tragedy how the game feels at high tier these days. Like, this game, this was a tragedy. This was basically RNG shitfest from dumbass BZ176 player who has no idea what they're doing. This game, I did what, like top damage? Won the hill. Team didn't know what to do with it. This one, I held back multiple Tier 11 tanks with Tier 11 sniping at me at the back. This one, my team did well. This one fought like a Spartan in the center of the map. This one only one does 4,500. This one, your whole team literally just goes to the back of the map and does shit all. This one, I made an aggressive play, sure, to try and isolate the KL1, thinking I had a full farm, without the knowledge that my whole team just sat there with their dicks in their hands, not actually looking at where they needed to be engaging my foes. How did they let a 705A cross? Makes no sense whatsoever. Bullshit, dude. Absolute bullshit. Okay, let's try and just calm down and get this done. Even with these absolute horseshit degenerate players on my team, man. Absolutely no idea what they're doing. I have never seen so many 4,000 or 5,000 rated people just either ship it on the enemy team or ship away from the fight on my team. Luckily, I'm playing the KR1 now, which is practically idiot-proof. It's crazy because all the tanks you guys voted for are fecking awesome. PTZ 78 banger, IS-7 banger, Breaker banger, BlackRock banger, KR1 banger. Phoenix is pretty banging as well. Unbelievable, man. Unfrickin' real. Absolute meta tanks that I should have just absolutely shafted the enemy repeatedly. It's almost as if my team were trying to set me up, honestly. It's like they're all reverse paid actors. There are some effing terrible gamers out there today, Mr. Quackybabs. Let me tell you, they ain't gaming. They are sucking. They're trying to do everything they can to be able to sabotage our rounds of World of Tanks. Anyway, let's have a go in the KR1. Oh, sorry, K2. This vehicle is a badass. An absolute badass. Ridiculous armor. Practically tier 10 armor down at tier 8. I'd say tier 9 hit points at tier 8 as well. But a tier 7 gun. You might even argue this is more of a tier 6.5. The pen isn't that bad on the heat. 270, not too bad. But apart from that, what are you going to do? Holy crap, guys. I would thoroughly recommend you do not touch World of Tanks with a gigantic effing pole today, let me tell you. The end of the evening, man. Absolute. Well, my teams are basically a war crime, let me tell you. They are basically a war crime how much they freaking suck at World of Tanks. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Absolute mismatch, left, right, center. Horrendous tragedy. It's almost impossible to play a vehicle like the Phoenix when you have such diabolically bad donkeys on your team, that's for sure. Got to be careful here. That Boras can get me through the gap if I'm spotted. Means I probably have to make aggressive play. What could be here? Lerva's on the other flank because he's in a platoon. Could be a bunch of TDs. Could be a Kari, SU, AC-48, anything. Maybe there at the back, maybe not. Get forwards here. Alright, I haven't gone the heavy tank flank, but at least I've got my team hopefully moving forwards. Unfortunately, this vehicle's... I'll hit something. I'll just aim there and hit something again. It's my last HE shell. I kind of need to be influential before the other flank melts. But honestly, right now, I feel like I'm going to get some damage in.
That was a great shot.
Slapping this Borask like it's free. Gotta move. So, is this my fault because I didn't go to the heavy tank flank? It might be, honestly. Was I meant to just go to the heavy tank flank? Maybe. That TVP V2 got very fortunate. I shouldn't have given my lower plate up there, actually. Maybe I should have gone to the heavy tank flank. Like, quite often they have a bunch of TDs that are not just playing AC-48 rush it tactics. Honestly, just absolute horseshit matchmaking once again. Genuinely horseshit matchmaking once again. I can't be everywhere all at once. My team shouldn't have got overwhelmed as much as they did. I didn't realize that rock was covering. So weird. The matchmaker, I haven't seen it like this in like at least a couple weeks. It's some seriously piss you off level matchmaking right now, genuinely. At least piss me off. Even this overpowered ass tank can't manage to beat this load of crap right now. I don't know, should I have gone west? I'm not even sure if going west would have made any kind of a difference. Oh, I just shot that rock. Can't believe I got spotted there. Oh man, this game's absolutely just... It's just been unplayable. Unplayable the last couple of hours, dude. Crazy. Haven't seen it feel like this in ages, mate. Oh. Good luck, dude. Oh, nice shot. That's actually a good shell. It's going to stop me from getting that damage in now. This game does not want me to play it right now. This game does not want me to play it right now. Holy shit, dude. I have not seen such cursed teams, cursed RNG in... yeah, in a very long time. Holy shit, dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, dude. Unfrickin' real. Just... absolute, just... what is this tragedy? Unreal tragedy. Just a complete tragedy. Watching my Taschenratter and friends just sit there and just let them cross. There's so many of these 4-5k players and they're all on my freaking team right now, man. I don't even understand. What even is this? I know they're like the average...
For
what?
better teams.
Guys, if I wasn't being funny, I would think that Wargaming were actually pulling some kind of a fast one on me right now. What is this? What is this? What fecking is this? I think they might actually be doing something. I honestly kid you not. I kid you not. It's just doesn't even make sense. They are all exactly the fecking same. It just doesn't even fucking make sense, dude. Honestly, what was that? For 13 players like that? I have no problem with the average world. What? What even is this? What even is this? It does, like... I don't want to jump to conclusions. What even is this? Like, this should be the most delicious matchmaking for me if my whole team didn't just, like... What is this? It's so hard to play the game. What? Just... I don't even know. I played a game where everybody on my team was, and their team was just horrendous. But unfortunately for me, their horrendous players actually got in. Dude, it doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. More normal. More normal. Dude, I might install a mod just to be able to... Okay. We had a good EBR on our team. So weird. I don't even understand. It's so weird. It's so weird. How can I be getting these kind of games where they're all like this? What? This is such weird matchmaking. The most inhospitable World of Tanks. Guys, if I wasn't being funny, I would say they're doing some kind of skill-based matchmaking test. I'm not even being funny. Like, this is one of the weirdest feelings I've had. I almost feel as if they're doing some kind of skill-based matchmaking test. And I can tell you, it's making some of the worst horseshit games of all time. Obviously, it's a completely unfounded, subjective, knee-jerk reaction. But, like, the way that the matchmaker has just been, I wish I was using XVM right now. Not to be able to, like, change the way that I play, but to be able to see if Wargaming are trying to match up people on a skill level from that perspective. That's so unbelievably weird. That happened in my Erlenberg game as well. This is more of a normal kind of player base. Just, how are they all so average? I understand that statistically most people are going to be there, but usually you have a larger disparity in the players. It's so bizarre. Guys, it is so weird. It's like there are two good players on either side. It's so weird. It's so weird. I have not seen weird matchmaking like this, where the teams were so, like, balanced from the terrible players getting matched up against terrible players. It's so freaking weird, dude. So weird. Actually so weird. I haven't really noticed it up until this point tonight because I've just been chilling and just enjoying the game, but it is so weird. That observation that we've just had, like, what, 4 or 5 games in a row where it has been so many players like that? Actually crazy. Very bizarre. Let's have a go in the 168 German. This is not a good tank. No, this is not how the matchmaker works. There is no skill-based matchmaking in World of Tanks. It doesn't match up a good player on one team against a good player on the enemy team. It's not how this works. Bizarre, though. Absolutely bizarre. It's one of the most frustrating experiences I've ever seen. Sorry for losing my cool a little bit, guys, but it is one of the weirdest feelings ever. That last hour, dude. They have done matchmaking testing before, but whenever they did that, they told us. Do you know what's quite interesting as well? Is that if they are doing some kind of a test, we've had possibly some of the least interesting games that I've ever had in all of those kind of like favorite vibey vehicles in ages. Anyway, let's have a go in the Object 168G. Are Wargaming selling this or something? Why did so many people vote for it? This guy's having a hard time. They want to see me suffer? Well, the joke's on them because this is not that bad of a tank on a matchup like this. It's just somehow all of my heavies have decided to roll over already. But as long as I can handle the mediums, I should still be okay. I think I will handle the mediums. You voted for this because you've never seen the tank. Now you voted for it because it's got German in the name. Deutschland! Don't sit behind me. Is he sitting behind me spotted on purpose once again? I wouldn't put it past him. The only thing that sucks about this tank is really the armor, but on a map like this, I don't need any armor. By far the worst thing about this tank, by the way, is the fact that it has, like, less gun depression over the front than the side? Or am I speaking out of my ass? No, I think it has the same gun depression. But I think the tank's turret is actually tilted slightly down. So it makes it feel like it actually has worse gun depression over the side than over the front, as far as I remember. I think there's a truth to that. This is the same matchmaking, but you're on the winner team. No, mate. No, don't chalk it down to that. It's not the same matchmaking. I just had a bunch of games that were like actual, completely filled with potatoes. And I can tell you, if we take a look at the post game now, most of these players will be reasonably good. It felt more normal, this one. But we'll see. I'll look in the post game and we'll inspect everybody again, and we'll see if there's that many 4,000 and 5,000 players. Uh-oh. The other team was crushed. It's not about the other team being crushed, it's about people being in decent positions playing well. That's what I'm trying to highlight to you. You're talking to someone whose freaking job is World of Tanks right now, mate, so... It's my life, it's my job. I'm gonna have a look. I am gonna have a gander to see what kind of percentage players had here. I'm not gonna XVM spreadsheet it. If you really care, you can just go on to Tomato GG and make a spreadsheet of WTRs of players on my team and the enemy team. See if they match up. Yes. Okay, 1. Guys are 53, it's not close. Yes. Guys above average. Average. Above average. Average. Above average. Average. There's quite a few average players still. Below average. Jesus Christ. What the feck? It's not even... It's like, we had a better team there with the caliber of players who were inside it. So this team should have like about 353 and 156% if there was some skill-based matchmaking going on here. Oh God. Guys, where are all these players coming from? I'm sorry, these are some of the worst players. I'm not being mean to them. They can play the game however the feck they want. There he is. There's one. Maybe they just had horrible games down at the bottom. Did they have some more? There's another one. They should have like one more 53 at the bottom down here. Maybe they have one. It's so weird. They had roughly the same kind of win rate on a bunch of their players like we did. It's so weird. There were better players in this game from an up and down perspective, but yeah, So weird. It really is. I don't even understand. I don't usually feel that the matchmaker feels like this. Epic
It's
Tog.
Tog o'clock.
Yes.
Sit back,
Yes.
relax and
Yes.
enjoy the journey to the enemy cap circle.
Thank you, Epic Tog. Very much. We'll get there. And also, I didn't say thank you to the Elekalek for the very generous 1,000-bit cheer. That was probably during my outburst, during one of the most frustrating runs of games that I've had. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Elekalek. Thank you, Krex, Maugs, TL Grey Hot. Good to see you, Greg, WM. Dude, this is deja vu. Didn't I just play the Tog on this map from this side? Like a couple of... I swear it was like this last stream. What's this stupid ass KB2 doing? Mortal nemesis of Tog. I'm not sure I should have got caught here, honestly. It's sus out that KB2's driving this way. Wow. This isn't really a mortal nemesis. Poor guy. He's not possible. He's probably his own nemesis. What are you doing? You can have my 500 hit points. I'm going to farm your tank, bruv. What now? Whoa, Forky. God, is KB2 coming after me? Oh, dude. That was like an anime nemesis, dude. Absolute power donkey. Dude, the matchmaker's so fecking weird. It really is. Like, absolute total potatoes left, right, and center. It's like I've gone in a time warp of 10 years, man, with how bad people are playing right now. I wish I was just playing my epic tanks. Like, I need to play high DPM bastard tanks. Like, 140, T803, those kind of vehicles. You know, big farmers. You know, you don't want to be playing, like, the support tanks right now. You want to be playing the big-ass farming bastards. Honest to goodness. So weird. Such weird matchmaking. Elekalek, what's up?
Just to try and cheer the situation up,
Oh, yeah?
why didn't the British top 2 need camouflage?
Why?
Because the enemy assumed anything that slow had to be a building.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Tog gets confused for a building. I bet you Epic Tog doesn't get confused for being a building. To be fair, it'd be probably quite a good... almost like a compliment, don't you think? We've got the same gun, would you believe? It's just he's a higher tier. He has a way better rate of fire, though. I think he's ammo-racked. You can go play another British tank. What's this? Epic Tog.
Sorry, too busy building the Great Wall of Britain.
Wow. Epic Tog is a gamer, guys. Great Wall of Britain. We don't have a Great Wall of Britain. You're thinking about Hadrian's Wall that the Romans put up to keep the Scots out of their kingdom. Imagine that. Roman fecking Empire, okay, Roman fecking Empire expanded literally from pretty much the entirety of Europe, and they get to the UK and they go, nah, mate, Scotland. nothing fecking grows there and the people are bastards. No, just put up a huge wall. You know what I mean? Put up a huge wall. Not worth it. We don't need to conquer these lands. Scotland might be the only country in the world that has not been conquered because it's not worth being conquered. Freedom! Oh god. They'll never take our gnats. They'll never take our lakes and our swamps. I'll take 3k combined. Thank you, Epic Tog. Thank you, Alec. Leave us Scots alone, says True Scot. That's we literally did. That's the whole point. The Romans left you alone. They left you alone. They went, okay. This is as far as the Roman Empire goes. Huge fecking wall. This was some of the weirdest matchmaking, honestly. All right. To be fair, tier 11 just absolutely is catastrophically bastard tier. Bastard tier. Should I play ASXX and get very angry at the end of the evening? Oh, what's happening to the marks on the poopy tanks? Oh, look at that dip. It was going up and then nerf. It'll probably go down to about there, I'd say, about 5k-ish for this, I'd say. Maybe not 5k. It only went down like 30. That was a first class. What, you wanted more, did you? It became too cold for them in their uniforms. Stupid, sexy Italians. Do. Alright, what am I doing with my life? Go south, vision system, farm them up. 3 TDs, could be some good work. I can't alt tab right now, I can't see where the thing is. The battle has begun. I tell you what, touch wood, my game hasn't been crashing since I've been alt-tabbing so much recently with this patch. Maybe Wargaming figured out some of their bugs. What did the Romans ever do for us? Yeah. Like order, currency, transport. Yeah, irrigation. That was a really bad idea to fire there. One of the worst shots of the day. Ooh. Got away with it. Maybe if I go here, I can actually spot that manticore as he comes up into the bush again. I got him on lockdown. Oh, Jesus, what's that? That manticore might not realize he goes up because I'm spotting him for 15 seconds. He'll probably go up before his sixth sense goes off, and he won't realize, and he's going to get boom-boomed. Just a little bit, come on. Oh, he knows. He knows the timings. Why is my Ashigaru running away, bro? To be fair, I think he's just relocating. Where are you going? Where are you fecking going? Shoot that bastard little Brit in the middle of the bloody map. Dude, can you imagine if putting the barbecue up means I get spotted? I don't think the Manticore realizes he's still swimming. Why can the Manticore not be bad at World of Tanks? He actually just went up a tiny amount and hit me there blind. That was actually a very good play by him. Why doesn't my arty shoot the real tank, which is important right now? The bloody Manticore. Nice, I got their vision to back off. That's actually massive for the safety of my TDs. It's just I had the designated target directive and vents, so I would have kept him spotted for 15 seconds, possibly minus 1 second for his commander skill. So he should have been spotted for 14 seconds, and most people go up after about 12. So I was hoping that 2-second overlap would have made it so the Manticore would be perma-spotted. Oh, Jesus.
Celui-là a pénétré. Celui-là a pénétré. Je l'ai touché. On les a eus.
I swear he almost had just a better intricate reload than me, but maybe he was just holding down his mouse button and I didn't. The ASXX has 0 camo. Well, 0 is a bold statement, but it definitely hasn't got the best camo of World of Tanks. I really don't want you coming and just sitting in my bush there right now. Oh, it's dumb shot. I bet you that bastard was spotted next to me. Well played to the Manticore for coming across and getting the angles on me. It's my fault. The Manticore's here now. Oh god, look where he is. Where's my Manticore? Oh, I had a Tessac on my team in an EBR. Stupid gamers. Bro, just go and shoot the Manticore. How you really that stupid that you drive up behind me and get me killed and now you don't dump the Manticore? I shouldn't have fired that shot though. That shot was pretty silly. This is a disappointing game for me. It's a Mark's fault. Don't know why I'm trying to play a tank that I actually need to mark at the end of the evening in cancerous matchmaking. Fairy Tale Art says, breaks my heart to see this fat ass tank after the bat chat. It's a fair shout, in all honesty, mate. I respect your opinion.
Gotta earn your place out there.
Got to earn your place out there. You can always trust a pink Taschenratte. You think it's dumb the ammo racks don't count as spaced armor? Yes. They can even be penned by HE rounds from the Ares tanks. I should know, having farmed a few of them. Oh, I got spotted. Oh, just a little wank attacks, good god.
Tracks are good. Tracks are working. Let's move. That'll leave a mark.
Aggressive play by those tiers.
Armor's cracked. Keep hitting.
I gotta get forwards here. Such aggressive play by their mediums to start this game off with. Holy shit. Well, I guess I am cooked, as the kids would say. Nice block with your gun. Oh my god.
Armor's cracked. Keep hitting.
Oh, of course the RT makes me a one-shot for him.
Didn't make it this time.
Oh, the matchmaker's just so horseshit, dude. Just people bum rushing. All of their mediums, literally every single one of them, hyper aggressive into this position. What can you do about that? Where are mine? Chillin'. 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 Of course, they get the top tier, tier 11 platoon. Why is our Taschenratter over here literally just chilling? Mate, they've got all of their tier 11s here. He needs to go make plays. I don't even know why I play this game at the end of the evening, honestly. Like, it just becomes a witching hour of just horse shit. It really does. Just one-sided bum rushes. I mean, well played to this Manticore for the vision. Great. What were my platoons like? Average, average. To be fair, that leopard was pretty sweaty. At least I got 4K combo. Tough mental. Definitely a vision system exhaust map. Oh, World of Tanks. I still think the Ares is a better tank than this tank, that's for sure. But this vehicle will do well at dealing with heavily armored tanks in awkward positions. This tank might be a little bit too fat to take it where I want to take it. You are definitely spotted there, that's for sure. Okay, RHM. Nice lighting effects. Bloody hell.
Welcome to the family, son.
My team's winning the other flank. Very nice. I'll be able to get up and get some more vision now. Oh, feck off, honestly. Stupid Ashigaru in this bush. Can't knock his building down. Sod. I think I gotta drop back and snipe, honestly. This tank's a bit too fat to do work like that where I was. I should get Mag Mastery on this thing, by the way, guys. What will I drop for the Mag Mastery, then? Such a horrible game for me.
On les a endommagés.
Wow, unlucky.
Blindage de l'ennemi est endommagé.
Lucky, I guess.
Véhicule ennemi détruit.
I need to be spotting these goons at the end of the game. What am I doing with my life? I should have been spotting these goons. Oh, bad play, bad play, bad play.
Le blindage de l'ennemi a été touché. Le blindage de l'ennemi a été touché.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
On les a eus.
Very good.
Chenille est endommagée.
Yeah, cool. I'll take 4,800. It was looking like it was pretty ugly, but that actually ended up winning pretty strong. Is that Tristinitus? How you doing, Tristinitus? Thanks for being a new sub with Prime. Quite satisfying to watch the Ares get farmed. This one only did 1,000 damage. Quite nice to feel like I can actually fight back. Redshire. 2 lights. Bit of a shame. Feels pretty nice to be able to play the ASXX again and not feel that you're literally just swamped by Ares. It's not that the Ares is OP, but it's just when there were like 3 of them in every single game, It did definitely make a vehicle like this feel oppressed, honestly. Massively oppressed. I don't know, I didn't really have a problem with the Ares. I think there's just having so many of them in the bloody matchmaker was a big problem. Oh, shit. Is he gonna ram me?
Blindage de l'ennemi est endommagé. Celui-là a pénétré. En avant. Nous sommes immobilisés. Allons-y.
I can't believe I'm getting all-ined by this guy. I don't feel like I have a choice. I have to just drive out here and see if I can get some spotting before I die. This looks so weird. But I have to do this, I feel. It's my only choice.
Le canon est endommagé. Les tirs sont moins précis.
Now if I can bait him over, maybe he gets shot by my TDs. Such a weird game.
On les a endommagés. Le blindage de l'ennemi a été touché.
Oh, you lucky wanker.
Ça n'a pas pénétré le blindage.
Oh, fuck off, World of Tanks, dude. Unbelievable. I outplayed that guy so hard. Hardly anyone would have made that play to go over to then bait him into having to come in front of my tanks. Dude, oh, I did feel like I had a fairly good chance against the E50M hull there, but I probably should have just been spamming gold, shouldn't I? Like an absolute little goblin. Oh, it's a bastard game, honestly. What have I got, chance-wise?
Come back any time.
Should have had gold. Should have had gold loaded. Like, no, I shouldn't. I should just get more fecking lucky, dude. Oh, no, I didn't have gold loaded. My bad. Look, from that angle, I've got his upper plate. So when I was above him, I've got his upper plate. And when we're equal, I've got his lower plate. I think I aimed, like, here. I feel like I had a 70% chance or so. I don't think I was firing at his upper plate like that. I feel like I was firing at his upper plate like that. But we'll see on battle hits to see. I still get a marks climb. 4,700 combined. It's not a great marks climb, but it's a marks climb. I trashed the ASXX, and then, unfortunately, E50M decided to int me. Let's take a look to see where those two shells... No, I didn't want to do that, whatever the hell that is. To be fair, that is fairly much on the beak. That makes sense. That is unlucky, though. That is unlucky. I shot him from this angle. I had about an 80% chance of going in. Maybe it was more like this. I had about an 80% chance of that shell going in, and I knew when that one didn't go in, I was cooked. Maybe more like 70. I had about a 70% chance of that one going in. Should have just loaded gold, I guess. Weasel. It was all going so perfectly. I outplayed him, baited him into missing his ram. I thought, hell yeah, we're on. I'm not going to lie, this game is very hard to play at the end of the evening. Matchmaker feels like a mess. Play a bit of Ares for L giggles. This one's definitely a vision system exhaust map. How many lights are there? There's 2 lights. So if there weren't lights, I would go east. But I'm going to be going west because there are lights.
Town Express. To hell.
Find out soon if they have a light tank there. Although I have very good camera rating in this vehicle. Clearly there is a light tank there then. 100%. Because that guy wouldn't have got spotted. Thought the concept would cross. It showed some... Must be a Manticore because the 13105 is on the other flank. Oh, hello. Oh, it's pretty greedy of me. Dude, he's not running, is he? Dude, if he ran, I could have got his whole tank there. He might still run, actually. It just dawned on me that the HE shells on this tank don't even do that much. I hit 3 HE shells there and only did 400 damage. To be fair, if I'd hit AP shells... Oh... I have to admit, exposing yourself and dumping at long range now that they've nerfed the alpha damage by 10% doesn't feel like such an intelligent situation sometimes. Or an intelligent decision. It is a substantial nerf. I'd be up to 1,700 or more damage before. But no one's arguing that a 10% nerf is not a nerf. It's a case of, does it now render the tank unplayable? I would in no way suggest that. Unenjoyable? I would no way suggest that either. Oh no, I could be dumped. Hushcat got the kill. Oh, of course the gorilla gets me. Now I can't make aggressive plays on the Hirsch. I got time before the gorilla reloads. Bro, you're going so far around that corner, you can take the gorilla shot. That wasn't the gorilla shot, I can't go. Oh my lord, there's an ASX Hex up there as well. Where is he, like up there? Oh no. Whoa, good try. Shit, dudes, overconfident. Push play here. I can't leave though, because the gorilla could get me. Concept's going to come forwards. Well, this is fecked. I'm just basically waiting for the artillery to come and dump my ass. If I can get back a little bit before where the T-62A doesn't proxy spot me, I might be able to drop out. I don't think he'll poke up to try and spot me unless he realizes there's the RC. Respect. Well played, RT. GG. 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 GG.